Hello, Jose Luis. Good morning.
Good morning, Christian. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Fine, fine.
Great. Pasarelli, good morning.
He's using her cell phone and her computer because
Okay.
because the microphone in one of those doesn't work. I believe
Okay.
the microphone on the
Yes.
computer. Yes. He has to use the both device.
Both devices. Great. Hello, Pasarelli. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. My micro was off. Sorry.
Don't worry. How was your week?
Really tiring.
Really tired. Okay, stressful. Yes. Give me a second, okay? Give me 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, yes.
Take your time. Don't worry about it.
Somos los puntualitos.
Sí, madrugamos. Pues ya son las 10, van a empezar a entrar.
Sí. Hoy voy a poner un background.
Aunque a lo mejor no entran hasta que regrese el teacher y los acepte.
Ready. Ready, guys. So,
Good morning, Marisa.
Hi, Sarali.
Hello.
good morning, guys.
Morning, teacher.
Good morning. Good morning, Georgina.
Liliana, good morning.
Hola, hello, good morning, sorry.
Good morning, Lily.
Hello, Araceli.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning, Renee.
Hello, Rene.
We're missing still half the group.
This is the last session, right, teacher?
Yes, for this seminar, yes, it is.
Seminar, yes.
We're missing Adilene, we're missing Aaron, we're missing Efraín, Ignacio, Gaby, Lluvia, and who else?
Except for Gabby is the usual. The usual one.
And one more, Adilene, Aaron, Efraín, Ignacio, Gaby,
And Lluvia.
and Lluvia, and who else?
Miriam.
Oh,
Miriam.
yeah, Miriam.
Miriam, is she here?
No, not yet. Here
Who is
comes
Miriam?
Gaby. It was Miriam.
I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, I'm going to begin with some warm-up questions so we can wait for the rest. Okay, let's see. Marisa. Marisa,
Yes.
how are you today?
Well, a little bit happy, said some of my friends. My daughter just showed me a picture and it makes me laugh.
Oh, great, great, great. Okay, Marisa, which country would you like to visit?
Which one?
Which country would you like to visit?
I think Ireland or Switzerland.
Why?
Because I have seen many videos and some my images of the landscapes, and they're so beautiful. I really, it's like a dream being there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, choose a victim, Marisa.
Also,
Josue. Josue, how are you?
I know. I'm very good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. Josue, do you like your name, Josue?
My name is beautiful, my name.
Yes. Imagine that you can choose another name. Imagine. Josue, I don't know. Which could be the other name that you would choose? And Josue? He's gone.
It's gone.
You know what happens? That you click on the microphone and maybe he mistakenly click on finish the session. But okay, here comes Lluvia. And Marisa, choose another victim, please.
Georgina.
Georgina. How are you, Georgina?
I'm okay.
Okay. Good morning, Lluvia.
Good morning.
Okay, Georgina, the same question as Josue. Imagine that you have the opportunity to have another name. which one will that be?
It will be Alejandra or Fernanda.
Hannah or Fernanda?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like my name.
Okay, me neither. Welcome to the group. Georgina, choose a victim. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning.
Okay. Lluvia.
Lluvia. Lluvia. Lluvia, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie. I don't know. I have more than one. Maybe I like Matilda.
Matilda.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. When I was a kid and I began to watch the movie, maybe because the history that the movie has. Yes.
Okay.
The story is. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Choose a victim.
I don't know who is there. Is hi Liliana.
Liliana.
Yes, Liliana.
Okay. Liliana.
Yes.
Imagine that you could have a superpower. Which one would you choose?
Well, I will choose I don't know. I'm thinking a lot of things. Maybe change the world, how they think, because the world is so, how can you say, de cabeza in so many things.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you.
Liliana for president.
Yes, of course. Liliana, choose a victim.
Teacher Christian, before Liliana,
Yes.
Miriam is having problems with her laptop.
Oh, yeah, here she comes. Thank you, Marisa. Thank you. Liliana, choose a
I'm
victim.
back. I'm sorry, I don't know what.
Yeah, don't worry, Jose. Liliana, choose a victim.
Rene?
Rene. Rene, where are you, Rene? I don't see you. Oh, yeah, there you are. Thank you.
Actually, I'm home.
Rene, imagine that you are as rich as Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or Carlos Slim, and you buy your own country. What would you name it?
How would I name it?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Maybe Renaland?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yes.
Rene, choose a victim.
Jose Luis.
Jose Luis.
Huh?
Hey.
Jose Luis, Christmas is around the corner.
Yes.
What has been the best present or gift that you have received?
Well, when I was, I believe 10 or 11, my father gave me a Nintendo, and I cried when I received it. I cried in the middle of the night. I cried, I don't know for how long, but that was the best present I ever received, a Nintendo when I was 10.
So those were tears of joy.
Yes, yes, it was very joyful.
Great, thank you. Jose Luis, choose a victim.
Azarelli?
Yes.
Azarelli.
Yes.
With a nice background.
Thank you.
I love your background. Azarelli, well, the opposite question. What has been the worst present or gift that you have received?
I think the worst present that I received is in one Christmas that my dad couldn't come to pass the Christmas with us
Oh,
because
really?
he had trouble. He had trouble in the United States, so he couldn't come to visit us in Christmas.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Sareli. Choose a victim.
Gabriela.
Gabby.
Yes.
Gabby, imagine that you are Andres Manuel López Obrador. And you have the power to change a law in Mexico, any law. Which one would that be?
Well, I think that I will change a lot of laws about education and the teachers' rights. I think
Interesting.
all about education. And
Interesting.
maybe also about health.
Health.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yes.
You were saying?
Because there are a lot of people without that right.
Interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby. Choose a victim.
Efrain.
Efrain, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Efrain, what is the thing that you want to learn?
A thing that I want to learn.
Yes.
Well, I would like to learn to play the guitar.
The guitar.
Yeah,
Yo le ayudo.
but I can't.
Why?
I don't know. It's cause I need a left one. Cause my left arm, it's all I can turn it like this one. It's all like
Oh, I see.
yeah.
I
And
understand.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Efrain. Choose a victim.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yes.
Aaron, what is the best place that you have ever visited?
The best place. Yeah. Um. I don't know. Um. Guitar Center.
Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that a shop?
It's Well, how do you say it? It's a place where they sell like hundreds of guitars in Las Vegas.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Choose a victim.
But I don't know who. ¿Quién falta?
Josué and Miriam.
Medium.
Okay, thank you. Miriam.
Yes.
What is the best thing that someone said to you that motivated you to become a better person?
I can't think of it.
This phrase or something important that somebody said to you that you remember always when you are down or when you're feeling a little bit unmotivated?
What comes to my mind is just my daughters calling me.
Your
I guess
daughters.
that's what makes me be Yes, that's what motivates me to be a better person because I know that they are following my steps.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Well, Josue?
Hi.
Josue,
I'm here.
who is the
Yep.
person? Yes, thank you. Who is the person that you would like to meet? Have a coffee with?
To meet.
Yes.
Oh. I don't know. Oh. Who? I don't know. Maybe. No. I don't know. Maybe. Sometimes when we read about a girl from Afghanistan, Pakistan, I don't remember where. I was thinking it was great to meet her. I don't remember her name. Amala. I
Oh,
was
yes,
Malala.
Malala, yes.
Uh, Malala,
Okay.
yeah. And I think that's interesting to meet her.
Okay. There
Yeah.
are many videos about her in YouTube where she gives some
Yeah.
speech or some
Yeah.
lecture. That will be interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Adilene, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josué. Adilene,
Thank you, teacher. Good morning.
good morning.
I have struggles with my internet.
Okay, don't worry. Adilene, imagine that you get to eat one single food for the rest of your life. And
Okay.
you get to choose it. Which one would it
I
be?
have to choose one.
Yes, to
I
eat
have
for
to
the,
choose one food.
yes, one food to eat for the rest of your life.
I can choose carbs because I'm gonna be too fat. But maybe would be salad.
Salads.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to begin sharing my screen with you. Now, do you see it?
Yes.
Thank you. Now we're going to begin lesson 3, which is the last session of this seminar. So let's get it on. Let's get it on. Okay, Ailene, can you help us, please?
Yes. Where is the? I can see the screen.
You can't.
No, I just see the faces of my companions.
Okay.
What can I? Oh, I don't have to map this. Compartir. Participante. Ay, voy a quitar esto de participante.
Can you see my screen?
Yes. I can.
Yeah, I can. Now I can see it.
Okay, thank you. Can you help us read it?
Yes. It said listening and speaking are most no. Listening and speaking are almost always closely interrelated. While speaking is a productive skill that can be directly and empirically observed, those observations are invariably colored by the accuracy and effectiveness of a test taker's listening skills.
Thank you, Ailene. Yes. listening and speaking are very closely related. And which are the other two skills that are also closely related?
Read and write.
Reading and writing.
Yes.
Reading and
And,
writing.
and of those two, reading and writing, which is the productive skill?
Writing.
Writing.
Writing here. But here, when we're talking about listening and speaking, the productive skill is speaking.
Speaking.
Okay. But the thing is, when you're speaking, the quality of your interchange with the person you're doing the speaking with will have to do a lot with your ability to listen. Okay, thank you. Marisa, can you help us, please?
Yes, teacher. Basic types of speaking. Imitative. It is simply the ability to parrot back a word or phrase or a sentence. Intensive. It is the production of short stretches of oral language. Examples include direct response tasks, reading aloud sentence, and dialogue completion, limited picture cue task.
Thank you, Marisa. Jose Luis, can you continue, please?
Of course, basic types of speaking. Responsive. The tasks include interaction and text comprehension, but at the limited level of short conversations, standard greetings, small talk, requests, and comments. Interactive. The depth and complexity of the interaction are more in interactive tasks than in responsive ones. The task sometimes includes multiple exchanges and or multiple participants.
Thank you. Thank you, Jose Luis. Aaron, can you continue, please?
Basic types of speaking. Extensive. Another tasks include speech or participation and storytelling, oral interactions from listeners is either highly limited or ruled out altogether.
Thank you, Aaron. So those are the 5 basic types of speaking. Now we're going to begin going through the aspects of imitative speaking. Josue, can you help us?
Yes. Assessment tasks into imitative speaking. Well, repetition task. Test takers here. Bit, but, I bought a boat yesterday. The globe of candles is growing. Test takers repeat the stimulus.
Thank you. So imitative, in this kind of speaking, the person is just repeating the stimulus that's been heard, okay? Very easy one. And it has a very simple scoring scale. 2 for acceptable pronunciation, 1 for comprehensible, partially correct, and 0 for silence or seriously incorrect. Thank you, Josue. And now the next one, Georgina, can you help us, please?
Running past tests. It elicits computer-assisted oral production over a telephone. Test taker read aloud, repeat sentence, say words, and answer questions. Part A, test taker read aloud select sentences. Examples, traffic is a huge problem in Southern California.
Thank you. This is a very commercial test, which is widely used in the US. Well, before the internet, now it's very different. But this was very widely used for admission for colleges and universities. Okay, thank you, Georgina. Azareli, can you continue, please?
Yes, of course. Assessment task, intensive speaking. Director's response task, director response. Tell me he went home. Tell me that you like rock music. I don't, sorry. Tell me that you are interested in tennis. Tell him to come to my office at noon. Remind him what time it is.
Thank you, Azareli. So in this case, in intensive speaking, the person is going to produce very short sentences of discourse. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Efrain, can you help us, please?
Test of spoken English scoring scale, read aloud task, pronunciation, points 0 to 4, frequent errors and unintelligible 5 to 4 to 1.4, 0.5 to 1.4, occasionally unintelligible 1.5 to 2.4, some errors but intelligible 2.5, 3.0, occasional errors, but always intelligible.
Thank you. So this is an example of also intensive speaking. This is a very, this was a very popular test also, which was the complement of the TOEFL test. Okay, thank you, Efrain. Ignacio isn't here yet. Gabby, can you continue, please?
Yes. Variations on read aloud tasks. Reading a scripted dialogue. Reading sentences containing minimal pairs. Example, try not to hit the pan too much. Reading information from a table or chart.
Thank you. So some more examples that we went through, what you went through when you were reading this chapter. For me, this is very interesting. In this case, minimal pairs, where the listener has to be very focused on what is he or she assessing. For instance, with minimal pairs, as you can see, there's a very slight difference in pronunciation in this sample. Try not to hit the pan too much, or the other, try not to hit the pan too much. It's very minimal, the difference between those two words, but there is a difference that conveys the meaning of the entire sentence. Thank you, Gabby. Liliana, can you continue, please?
Yes, of course. Read aloud tasks. Advantages. Comparisons between students are quite simply. Tests are easy to prepare and to administer. Predictable output, practically and reliability. How can I say that word?
Reliability.
Reliability, yes, in scoring.
Thank you, Liliana. Yes, so as you can see, there are some advantages for these type of tasks, but also there are some disadvantages. Yuvia, can you help us, please?
Yes. Read aloud tasks, these disadvantages. It is inauthentic except in situations such as parent reading to a child, sharing a story with someone, giving a script oral presentation. It is not communicative in real context.
Thank you. So there is very clear what are the advantages and disadvantages for these type of tasks. Thank you, Yuvia. Now we have another example. Rene, can you help us, please?
Yes, sentence dialogue, completion task, and oral questionnaires. First, test takers are given time to read through the dialogue to get its gist.
Yes.
Then the teacher produces one part orally, and the test taker responds. Example, page 150, short dialogue. An advantage, more time to anticipate an answer, not potential ambiguity created by auto misunderstanding, auto interview.
Thank you. Thank you, Rene. Yes, in this case, it's a dialogue or a conversation which there only could be one correct answer. And for that, the test taker has to read the entire conversation or the entire dialogue to understand the gist. Thank you, Rene. Another type is this one. Median, can you help us?
Picture cue tab. Can you hear me fine?
No.
There's like an echo.
I've been hearing all of you.
Yes, it's like an echo, Medium. Well, Medium, don't worry. Don't worry. Adilene, can you help us again, please?
Yes. Picture cute task. A picture cute stimulus requires a description from the test taker. It may elicit a word, a phrase, a story, or incident. The scoring scale for intensive task. 2 comprehensible, acceptable, target from 1 comprehensible, partially correct, and 0 silence or seriously incorrect.
Thank you. Thank you, Adilene. Yes, this type of tasks are very popular, especially in the beginner and middle level books. For instance, the book that's very popular was Interchange. I don't know if you have used that book or that series of books, which made a lot of use of these type of tasks. Thank you, Elena. Marisa, can you continue, please?
Translation. Translation is a communicative device in a context where English is not a native language. English can be called on to be interpreted as a second language. Conditions may vary from an instant translation of a native word, phrase, or sentence to translation of longer text. Advantages: the control of the output and easily specified scoring.
Thank you, Marisa. Yes, as you can see, nowadays translation is kind of not very well viewed among teachers, but in some cases you can use it, not abuse it, but you can use it sometimes depending on the tasks and depending on what you want to achieve. Thank you, Marisa.
Welcome, teacher.
Now we're going to responsive speaking. Jose Luis, can you continue, please?
Yes, responsive speaking, question and answer. Example 1. What is this called in English? To elicit a predetermined correct response. Number 2, what are the steps governments should take, if any, to estimate the rate of deforestation in tropical countries, giving more opportunity to produce meaningful language in response?
Thank
Two
you.
examples.
Thank you. Thank you, Jose Luis. Yes, here in responsive speaking, there's a brief interaction with another person, but also the interactions are very short. That is what describes best this type of speaking. Okay, guys, I'm going to close this session and we log in on the next one right away.